Welcome to IQ, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union and the Mobile County Public School System. I'm Bob Britt. Today's IQ match features teams from VIGOR and MCGILL-TOOLEN. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country, all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. So here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. Teams will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And each time, if the team misses it entirely, either of the other two or one team can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. And now it's time to begin our competition. We always start with questions in current events. And we always start with the team in position 1, which is usually the home team. So, VIGOR, here's your question in current events. Good luck, everybody. Name the noun that describes unease or fear about climate change. Five seconds.
No answer.
No. McGill, no answer? Eco-anxiety was the answer I was looking for. McGill, this is your question in current events. A fashion and culture trend celebrating early 19th century aristocrats inspired Netflix Bridgerton. Give the name of this trend.
Historical drama?
Try again.
Rococo?
Try again. VIGOR? Nope. Regency Corps. That was the name of the trend. All right, now this is a toss-up because we usually go to the floor. So everybody, hands on your buzzers. Here it is. What is the adjective used to describe an infection, as with COVID-19, that occurs despite vaccinations against the disease? Buzz in if you know the answer. Sure you've heard about it. It's breakthrough infections. Breakthrough. No points on that. Let's move to American history. VIGOR. In 1993, a federal policy was created to prohibit military authorities from asking about the sexual orientation of recruits. Conversely, those recruits would be discharged if they openly admitted to homosexuality. In 2010, it was repealed by President Obama, paving the way for active duty for all, regardless of sexual orientation. Give the name of this policy. Remember, bring the microphone up close when you want to answer. 5 seconds. McGill.
Don't ask, don't tell.
That's right, 1 point for McGill. McGill, here's your question. In 2001, 19 terrorists hijacked 4 commercial jets and were responsible for the deaths of nearly 3,000 people in the worst domestic terrorism event in U.S. history. Provide the common name for this event.
9/11?
Yes, or September 11th, either one. Very good, so you get 4 points. Now, this is our toss-up in American history. In 1944, Western allies during World War II met to create economic policies that were intended to avoid economic crises that helped cause the war. It led to the creation of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. Name this meeting. Go ahead, McGill.
The Yalta Conference?
No. VIGOR. No. It was the Bretton Woods Conference. No points on that. Biology is a topic. Back to our home team. Identify the permanent ice that typically exists within a meter below the ground surface in the tundra. seconds. McGill.
Permafrost.
Yes, permafrost is right. 1 point. McGill, here is your 4-point question in biology. These trees are widespread in Pennsylvania. Identify the name of hardwood trees that drop their leaves in the winter.
Deciduous.
That's right, 4 points. Right. Okay, here's our toss-up in biology. Name the organisms of the same species living together and influencing each other's survival. McGill.
Symbiotes.
No. Vigor. No. Looking for population. Population is the answer. Okay, time for a real toss-up category. It's in sports, so everybody, hands on your buzzers. The first team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer, but only 1 answer per team. This American, former #1 world tennis player, is an 8-time Grand Slam champion and a 1996 Olympic gold medalist, as well as a runner-up in 7 other Grand Slam tournaments. He was the first male player to win 4 Australian Open titles. He retired from professional tennis on September 3rd, 2006, after losing in the 3rd round of the US Open. Give me the last name of this player. Five seconds. Vigor.
Williams.
No. It was Andre Agassi. Agassi is what we needed. Literature is the topic. To Vigor. In chapter 17 of Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, when the narrator and her brother return to their grandmother's house after a trip, tell the amount of money she began giving each of them every week.
$20.
Try again.
5
5 what?
dollars.
Nope.
500.
Try again.
5 cents. No, $50.
Nope. That's enough answers. McGill.
50 cents.
No, she was giving them 10 cents a week. 10 cents. McGill. In Alice Munro's short story titled Dolly, when the narrator leaves her home in an unexpected hurry, identify the one item she dropped through the slot of her front door.
Her keys.
That's right, 4 points, very good. Time for our literature toss-up. In Mark Twain's short story titled The Notorious Jumping Frog of Calaveras County, give the name of the decayed mining camp the narrator visited to inquire after a man named Leonidas W. Smiley. Have to buzz in if you know it. Okay, McGill?
Angels.
Nope. Vigor? Nope. Let's wait for the clock to run down. I needed one of 2 answers. I needed Angels Camp or Camp of Angels. Not just angels, sorry. All right, time for math. So in math, both of you get 1 minute to do your math problems, and everybody gets a copy of every question for possible bonus points. Everybody open your yellow math envelopes, please. This question just goes to the floor for a minute. The sum of all real numbers p with the property that the absolute value of 1 less than twice p is the same as the absolute value of 7 less than 3 times p can be written as a quotient a over b of 2 integers with no common factors. What is the sum of a and b? .30 seconds left, teams. Again, this is Vigor's question for what's left of a minute. 10 seconds.
8/5.
Sorry. Try again. McGill-TOOLEN,
6.
43. That was what I was looking for. Oh, great. Next math question goes just to McGill, so everyone open your red math envelopes. A line with slope m, a positive real number, contains the 2 points ordered pair 5 and m, and the ordered pair m and 12. What is the value of m? – 30 seconds.
What's the factorization of that?
6.
Correct. 4 points. Very good. All right. Next question is a toss-up. So everyone open your blue math envelopes, please. Twice a positive integer is subtracted from 3 times the square of the integer, and the result is 65. What is the integer? Again, this is a toss-up, so anybody can buzz in as soon as you think you know the answer. Thirty seconds, teams. Ten seconds. Buzz in. Go ahead.
5.
Yes, 5 is the correct answer. Very good. 1 point for McGill. All right, back to some regular 15-second questions now. The topic is Shakespeare. Back to Vigor. In Act 5 of Hamlet, the simplicity of Ophelia's funeral offends Laertes, who insists to the priest that Ophelia will be a ministering angel in heaven, while on earth her presence will cause a certain flower to spring forth and adorn her grave. Identify that flower.
Sunflower.
Try again.
Rose.
Try again.
Tulip.
Try again.
Dandelion.
Nope. So wait for the buzzer, McGill, if you have an answer. Go ahead.
Violet.
Yes, a violet. Very good. 1 point. Okay, McGill, here is your 4-point question in Shakespeare. In Act 5 of Julius Caesar, Cassius confers with Messala before the battle starts. He tells him he regrets having to stake all of their fortunes on the outcome of a single battle, just like a certain earlier Roman whose fate was sealed at a single battle. Give that Roman commander's name.
Cato.
Try again.
Pompey.
Yes, we'll take that. Pompey. All right, 3 points. Time for our next toss-up in Shakespeare. In Act 5 of The Two Gentlemen of Verona, the Duke states his suspicion that Sylvia and Eglamour have a specific destination. Name the town which he believes they have fled. Buzz in if you know the answer. Okay, McGill.
Rome.
No. Vigor. No. Mantua was the answer I was looking for. Geography is next to Vigor. A smaller sub-Saharan country that lies along the northern edge of the Gulf of Guinea is sandwiched between the countries of Benin and Ghana. Name this country. Five seconds. McGill, any answer? No? Okay, it was Togo. McGill, here's your question. Situated along the west bank of the Niger River, the capital of Mali is found in the southwestern region of the country. Name this city. Five seconds. Nope. Fire? Nope. Bamako was the name. Okay, time for a toss-up. On the west coast of Africa is a small coastal country that shares borders with Guinea and Liberia. Name this country. McGill.
Sierra Leone.
Right, very good. 1 point. All right, we're halfway through our competition with the score McGill-TOOLEN 24, VIGOR still getting warmed up.
New Horizons Credit Union is a proud supporter of local nonprofits and education, including sponsoring the annual New Horizons Credit Union Scholarship. Visit newhcu.org to learn more about New Horizons Credit Union.
We'll open the second half with some questions in chemistry. And VIGOR, this is your question. White phosphorus is incredibly reactive due to the highly distorted bond angle of 60 degrees between connected phosphorus atoms, each having a trigonal pyramidal geometry. Give the PPP bond angle you would expect if the bond angles were not distorted. McGill.
120 degrees.
No, it would be 109.5 is the answer. McGill, here's your 4-point question in chemistry. State the type of compound sodium cyanate would be considered given that it produces a small amount of hydroxide anions when placed in water.
A base.
Yes, very good. 4 points. Good. Our next toss-up in chemistry for everybody. Quantitatively, osmotic pressure is defined as the product of the concentration of the solute, the universal gas constant, and one other variable of state. State the name of the variable. Buzz in if you know the answer. Five seconds. McGill.
Concentration.
No. VIGOR. It's temperature. Temperature was that other variable. Art history is the topic. In this painting by symbolist painter Ferdinand Hodler, the artist portrays himself as having been rudely awakened by the figure of death, which is depicted as a figure dressed in a black hooded robe. Surrounding the central figures of Hodler and death can be seen other men and women who are asleep. Give the title of this painting, which Hodler intended to have a universal symbolic meaning, evoking the essence of themes related to sleep, dreams, and death.
Nightmares.
Try again. McGill.
The night.
Night is right. Very good. 1 point. Just night. McGill, here's your question. This French artist trained in Rome and quickly made a reputation as a marine and landscape painter. His marine paintings fall into two contrasting types, calm and storm. The storm pictures depict ships either in danger or actually wrecked, as seen in his painting titled Coastal Scene in a Storm. Give the last name of this French artist.
Constable.
What was it?
Constable.
No. Try again.
Brene.
Yes, that's right. 3 points. All right, time for our toss-up in art history. This painting by post-impressionist artist Maurice Denis depicts 10 women sitting or standing in a forest. 3 women in the foreground are seated in chairs. The woman in the center is dressed in a long black gown and holds an open book in her lap. The woman seated to her left is dressed in a muted tan and gold long gown and is sharpening a pencil. She also has an open book on her lap. The woman on the right stares at the woman who is sharpening the pencil. She is dressed in a long brown strapless gown. Give the title of this painting that addresses an age-old theme related to creativity. Buzz in if you know the answer. No. The title of it was Muses. Muses. No points. All right, time for team choice. So in team choice, you chose the topic you wanted to be quizzed on. 4 points for a correct answer, but only 1 answer per team in this case. So if I rule the original team's answer wrong, you can buzz in at any time and get 2 points for a correct answer. So Vigor, you chose American history. 1 answer, please. Authors of the mid-20th century were often dominated by conformity to literary norms of the time. As a revolt against this, a small group of writers and thinkers, including Jack Kerouac, Allen Ginsberg, and William Burroughs, advocated free-form experimentation in life and literature. Provide the name given to this group. Okay, McGill, do you have an answer? No? The Beat Generation. The Beat Generation. All right, McGill, you chose literature. Again, a reminder, just 1 answer. In Alice Munro's short story titled Leaving Waverly, give the 2 words the minister's son wrote at the bottom of the letter his wife, Leah, wrote to his parents announcing they got married.
Surprise, surprise.
That's right. Surprise, surprise is correct. 4 points. All right. Now we actually have 2 toss-ups coming up for team choice. First one is in Shakespeare. In Act 5 of Henry V, Fluellen accosts Pistol and demands that Pistol eat something. Identify the food that Pistol grudgingly eats. Buzz in if you know the answer. McGill?
Bread.
No. Vigor? What was it?
Rice.
No? A leek. A leek. No points. All right, here's our other toss-up in team choice. It's geography. A small island nation lies in the northern Mozambique Channel between Mozambique and Madagascar. Name this country. Okay, McGill.
Comoros.
That's right. Very good. Time for some questions in physics. Back to our home team. Name the value, including SI units, of the acceleration of gravity near the surface of the Earth. Five seconds. No. McGill-TOOLEN.
9.8 meters per second squared.
Sorry, it's negative 9.8 meters per second squared. McGill, state the name of the effect characterized by the change in frequency resulting from the relative motion of the source and observer of a wave.
Distortion.
Try again.
Displacement.
Try again.
Discrepancy.
What was the last one?
Discrepancy.
No, Vigor. Probably best exemplified by a train going by. Ding, 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 ding. Doppler effect. Doppler. Okay, time for our toss-up that's in physics. State the name given to the upward force on an object, submerged or partially submerged. Go ahead.
Buoyancy.
Buoyancy. Topic is American government, to Vigor. Give the name for a person who is the current office holder running for re-election.
Re-elect.
Try again. MCGILL-TOOLEN.
Incumbent.
Yes, the incumbent, right. 1 point. All right, McGill, here's your 4-point question, potentially. The practice of drawing electoral lines in order to limit the voting strength of a particular group or party. That's what it is. Give the name of this practice.
Gerrymandering.
Yes, gerrymandering is right, 4 points. All right, our toss-up in American government. This is the term used to identify those people who have no party affiliation. Give this term. McGill?
Independent.
Yes, independence, right. Very good. World history is the topic, to Vigor. Give the name of the elite force of 30,000 soldiers who were trained to be loyal to only the Ottoman Sultan. Five seconds. McGill.
Janissaries?
Yes. McGill, give the name of the group that was a nonviolent religious group whose doctrines contained elements similar to Hinduism and Sufism and were located on the Indian subcontinent.
The Sikhs?
All right, Sikhs, very good, 4 points. Okay, time for our next toss-up in world history. Give the Chinese name the Manchus took for their dynasty after they took control of China. Buzz in if you know the answer. Five seconds. McGill. What was it? Nice and loud, please. No. Vigor. Nope. The Qing dynasty. All right, we're down to the last question in today's contest. It is a math toss-up. Everybody open your white math envelopes now. An inequality is given by absolute value of the quantity x minus 7 is greater than 5 for x a real number. What is the largest strictly positive integer which is not in the solution set? McGill.
12.
Yes, 12 is correct, 4 points. Today's final score is MCGILL-TOOLEN 56, Vigor 0.